As we know, media are shaping the world, and we want to have a media that are going to shape or form our world to be and bring the independent news or independent facts. We don't want to have a media that are feeding us with the misinformation, disinformation, or propaganda. So that's the reason why we should fight to have the independent media houses, and well-educated journalists. And as we can see, China is on the other front. They are presenting something that they are calling alternative journalism. Journalism that is not based on the Western values, but it's bringing fake news, fake stories, and disinformation, and of course, propaganda. So we should fight for our independent media. We should support independent journalists because that's the only way how to have strong and independent media is the only way, I would say, how to fight foreign totalitarian interference. Firstly, I would say we should have a really educated journalists with the language knowledge, with the knowledge of the local environment. And I'm mentioning, for example, correspondence. That's my personal experience. That's important. Plus, the journalist should be open to be briefed by experts, as a sinologist or people who may help them with their investigations, as we are doing as a Sinopsis media project. And then these are the things that we can change. But then I think we should focus on the media house's ownership, because it's very important. And I would say that the media houses should stay in domestic hands, and because we can see that that there is a trend of increased CCP influence through media ownership, as the famous Secretary General Xi Jinping saying, let's borrow the boat to go out to the ocean. And the boat, he means the media. So he's talking about borrowing media houses, borrowing journalists, or even buying them. So we should be aware of that, because it's part of the CCP propaganda. And we should secure our media to stay independent. And we should also, I would like also mention that the foreign media market is being changed in China's image through different projects, and we should be aware of this as well. There are projects like Digital Silk Road, Belt and Road Initiative. There are different projects, scholarships for journalists provided by the CCP, by the PRC. If I'm right, in 2020, there were 65 countries sent, or media houses sent their journalists for training to China. And the number just doubled comparing the year before. And these things are happening. Journalists are being trained by CCP and PRC. And as I mentioned, they are trained to come with this alternative journalist approach that is against the Western values. I would say there are so many cases of Chinese interference or hybrid warfare. Let me maybe recall one, actually from Czech Republic, because Czech Republic can be a great study case. 5 years ago, we had a scandal investigation done by a Czech media house, Aktuálně at the time. The journalist who did the investigation is called Lukáš Valášek. And he revealed how the Czech company called Home Credit, or PPF, owned by the richest Czech businessman with interest in China, was trying through the PR company lobby or to work to improve Chinese communist regime image in the Czech Republic. They used Czech politicians, Czech journalists. How I said, they were lobbying, paying them for reportages, for their post on the social sites. So these things are happen everywhere, even in the Czech Republic, that is a democratic country.